The petitioner side, Your Lordship, I making mention of item number 5 on behalf of Mr. M. Chanda, who is the conducting counsel from Guwahati, Your Lordship. This matter may be listed after 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Have you informed Mr.
Yes, Your Lordship. Consent has been taken.
on the prayer made on behalf of Mr. M. Chanda, learned counsel appearing for the respondents?
Respondent number 5.
Respondent number 5 lists this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
Can it be after 3 weeks, Your Lordship?
3 weeks.
Obliged.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
My Lord, I would mention one read petition for motion today, my Lord. Unlisted.
What is the urgency?
Urgency is regarding, my Lord, this is tender matter, my Lord. It is going to be open today, my Lord. Obliged.
May I, my Lordship? I beg to mention item number 11. I have taken consent from the petitioner. This matter will be listed on Tuesday.
On the prayer made on behalf of the respondents, list this matter and not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioners. List this matter again on
Tuesday.
we'll say next week, after a week.
My Lord, item number 9, KK Patra versus Union of India. So, my Lord, I, on behalf of Senior Advocate IK Saikia, and he instruct me to take time to file written arguments and give 4 weeks of time to file same, and may adjourn this case interest of justice.
On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. I, so he can list this matter again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
Thank you, my Lord.
Yes, Mr. Singh.
Lordship, I like to mention item 31. Lordship has fixed the matter for today. So further research, I will, Lordship, further, I have informed my client also there.
What information for the client is there?
He is presently posted
That
at Dragon.
officiating thing.
Lordship.
Officiating one.
Yes, Your Lordship. I have informed the other side also, Your Lordship. At least,
Where is Mr. Zamu?
yes.
Okay. On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. On the prayer made by Mr. A.K. Singh, learned counsel for the
31.
List this matter not objected to by the learned counsel for the respondents. List this matter again after 6 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
What's your name?
Lord, Your Lordship, may I mention for unlisted read, Your Honor? This is an urgency because of medical ground. He is languishing in jail as a convict. Medical ground.
Medical ground.
Urgent surgery is required for kidney stone.
Then?
So I had prayed for payroll also, but they are not taking action. Now they are taking me, my father for treatment. So I think it's an urgent because it's severe pain due to kidney stone. He cannot bear that also.
No, what has happened? What is the issue?
Issue is that he is a convict. He is confined in sub-jail Khonsa.
Okay.
So his health condition.
Bail. You don't want a bail. It's not a
No. This is not a bail. I had filed an application for payroll, which is pending there. But till that time, he can't bear the pain.
Monday. But today, what can I do? I can only issue a notice. Okay, I'll issue a notice.
No, notice can be.
More than that, what can I do?
Yes, for notice of this.
May I, my Lord? My Lord, item number 7, my Lord. This item, I have taken consent from the other side, my Lord. This matter may be list of the trade.
Why?
Because, my Lord, the leading counsel, my Lord, Mr. L. Paksok, my Lord, he has some personal difficulties, my Lord. After 3 weeks, my Lord.
7.
Yes, my Lord, item number 7.
The prayer made on behalf of the petitioner, learned counsel.
T. Kamchi.
T. Kamchi. List this matter again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
Much obliged.
My Lordship, I beg to mention a listing of one tender method tomorrow, that is 15th.
Tomorrow not possible. Monday.
Someone please call Mr. Lampu.
Lampu was here, Mr. Lampu was
Yeah, he was here.
after some time.
After.
Yes,
Item number 2.
again, Mr. Lampu. Yes, Mr. Lampu. No, no, no.
One.
Want to do item number 2 or item number 1?
My lord, let item number 1 be taken first.
Call. Okay. Miss Annette, just for a moment.
Instruction है?
Yes, what is the instruction?
Lord, I have taken. It is number 1 on 7th of this month. And it has been duly acknowledged.
Okay.
And yesterday, my lord, regarding this 12th of the month, I have sent through some. It has been received by petitioner number 47.
But no representation. What to do?
Cannot be shut down permanently, but for the timing, Malay, you can dismiss 44, Malay. If they want, that can be restored.
I would have done it merits. I would have permitted them to continue and required you to evict them by following the due process. That much only I could have done.
But so far eviction is concerned, Malat, as per the provision we have issued the notice. But what they are harping on, based on the Supreme Court, that human right has been violated.
No, but only thing which I want to ask them is whether they can show that 3 generations of there as per that Forest Dwellers Act, 3 generations, 75 years, 3 generations are there in that land, in that forest land. That is what they have to establish. If they establish that, you will have to act in accordance with it. If they don't do that, finish. Otherwise, forest land, difficult.
It's a reserve forest land.
Reserve forest.
Reserve forest.
You will, can you show 3 generations? Have you that Forest Dwellers Act?
Yes.
Just see that. I think the provision is there. And forest. So transfer of responsibility. In spite of the repeated efforts taken by this court to have the presence of the petitioners before it, and also the assistance extended by learned counsel, Mr. L. Lampu, appearing for the respondents in the matter who had personally issued communications, comma, which were received by the petitioners, comma, none has appeared for the petitioners. However, given the nature of the disputes as arised in the matter, they also considering the fact that the dismissal of the writ petition for non-prosecution would render the petitioners to an action for eviction, as a last chance, list this matter again on 26/3/2024. In the event there is no further representation from the petitioners, the present writ petition may be considered to be dismissed for default, for non-prosecution. Because if I do it tomorrow, you will evict them. Maybe election time they may not be, but immediately after election, so naturally. They have to, can't help it. But I don't want to do that. Okay, fine. Yes, number 2.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Lampu.
Yes, my lord.
What is your trump card here?
Yes, my lord. My lord, My lord, I have been removed from my service, my lord. On
2
ex-
years absence.
My lord, the question is,
Police,
yes, my
discipline post, what more is required?
lord, the discipline, that is
And
true,
I
my lord.
find a notice here titled Notice Inviting Personal Attention. But still you did not come.
My lord, may I take your worship to the impugn, my lord, his report,
Hmm.
inquiry
Inquiry
report.
report.
Yes, my lord. My lord, this is regarding, my lord, ex parte departmental inquiry, my lord.
Mr.
Proceeding.
Counsel, it's
Yes,
not
ma'am.
an ex parte department proceeding. You appeared before the,
In preliminary
Inquiry.
round, my lord, I have appeared.
that is enough. There are
Thereafter, my lord,
decisions of the Supreme Court which says, once you have entered appearance, no further notice is called. But they issued notices to you.
my lord,
Still you did not respond.
and that is my contention, my lord. That notice has not been received by me.
Where have you stated?
Yes,
In your appeal, where have you stated?
yes, my lord.
Show me.
My lord, in my writ petition, page 5.
No, not writ petition, in your appeal. In the appeal that you have filed.
Yes. My lord, page 49, my lord.
50.
50 is
This is the order. Come to 50.
Order.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lines, right hand side.
my lord, page 50, my lord.
50.
Yes, ma'am.
But I was shocked and surprised when I received the summon for departmental inquiry, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I was shocked again when I received the ex parte order of removal from service for non-appearance. This has said that I could not appear in the hearing due to illness. The aforesaid passed in my absence without proposing so-and-so, photocopy so-and-so, proposal so-and-so. Where? After you appear in the inquiry, where have you stated that you did not get the notices? You have not said, you said illness. Where is that document? Where have you placed that document?
My lord, in preliminary inquiry, my lord. Before my lord, framing of charges, memorandum of charges, my lord.
No, you're wrong.
Yes, my lord.
There is no framing of charges in a department.
As per my lord.
Charge is already framed.
My lord, this my lord, departmental inquiry is, my lord,
This is
guided by
that
my lord.
examination of yours was a part of the inquiry. The
That is true.
preliminary hearing is held only to see whether you got the show cause, whether you filed reply, just to familiarize
Yes, my lord.
the inquiry officer and you and the presenting officer. That's all. But thereafter you went missing.
My lord,
It
thereafter, my
seems
lord,
that you are the employer and the employer is the employee. Can it be?
my lord, as per my lord.
Show me
Yes, my lord.
something. Otherwise, I'm dismissing this.
My lord,
Something concrete.
my lord, page 49, my lord.
49. Okay.
This is my lord, this is regarding my review, my lord. Filed to Director General of Police, my lord. Page 49, my lord.
You demolish the disciplinary authorities order. Others will go by itself. Demolish the disciplinary authorities order. Demolish the inquiry officer's report. What is that?
Page 49, my lord. Annexure E1.
Read.
My lord, this subject is regarding my prior procedure and cause and revocation of ex parte order for removal from service, man. With due respect and humble sense, I would like to state that I fell ill on 24/2010. I went to District Hospital 0 for medical treatment on same day. The attending doctor referred me to take treatment at Naharlagan. Accordingly, I took medical treatment at Naharlagan. My absence from duty is not intentional absence. It is due to illness. Therefore, I applied for leave on medical ground on 22/4/2020.
Where is that application?
Application is yeah. The application is at page 16, type copy page 16, ma'am.
16.
Yeah, my lord, original is page 17, ma'am. This is type copy. 15, 16 is type copy, 17 is.
Okay, where is the receipt?
My lord, if I turn to page 49, my lord.
Hmm.
Although there is no receipt, my lord, but they have not denied, my lord.
Forget it.
Yes, my lord. They have not denied that this application is filed before the, my lord, concerned authority.
Leave for several days.
Yes, no specific that has mentioned. Therefore, my lord, this, it was acknowledged, my lord. They have not denied,
Where is that acknowledgement?
my lord, they have not denied that this
You
application was.
Come to
Yes, ma'am.
their victim state.
Right.
Come to the affidavit. We have not
Their
accepted.
affidavit of opposition, ma'am.
Para 3, page 2.
Yes, ma'am. The statement made in favor.
The petitioner had not applied leave in the prescribed leave format, nor mentioned specific period for which leave was required for him for his treatment, and so and so. What was your ailment?
Alpant is regarding, my lord, chronic liver diseases, ma'am.
Liver
That was-
disease.
Yes, ma'am. Chronic liver disease. That is it, my lord, page 14, my lord. And there is, my
How
lord,
long,
one witness.
when did you enter your service?
My lord,
Initial appointment?
initial appointment, my lord, that is not mentioned in my petition, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord, that is not mentioned in my petition. When he
There was a
entered-
fitness certificate. Where is that?
Yeah, there is witness certificate. That
Page
is
18.
page 18, my lord. That is the medical fitness certificate.
Come to that fitness certificate.
Yes, my lord.
Where is the date from which you were required by the medical officer to be on rest? Where is it written?
My lord,
Where is that document of the medical authority saying that you're not fit to join the duty?
my lord, may I read this?
Forget this,
Yes,
I've read it.
I certified that before arriving.
He has recovered from so and so, so and so.
Yes,
These
I have
formats.
examined the original,
These
my
are
lord.
formats.
Yes.
These are formats.
Original.
But where is that original medical certificate which says that you should be on leave?
My lord, the prescription is there.
Prescription is not the medical document.
Yes, my lord. Other than that.
There has to be a document by the doctor
My lord.
which certifies that Mr. So-and-so is not fit to attend duties. Thereafter followed by Form 5. Where is that precursor to Form 5?
My lord, that is.
Then how will the respondents accept that plea? They are not doctors.
No, but that is true, my lord. My lord, my prayer is, my lord, since I have been
They
removed from the
are
service, my lord.
law and order people.
That
right?
is true, man. That is true, man.
Maybe some postmortem thing and all they know. But they can't look at a person and tell him whether he's having liver problem, lung problem, whether he's fit to work or not. For that, a certificate is required. You have not anywhere said brought that on paper.
My lord, in my humble submission, my lord, one opportunity ought to have been given to him. My lord, since this is removal from service, my lord, and that too in.
Mr. Counsel, what
Yes, my lord.
prevented you from informing them with that medical certificate?
That I admit, my lord.
How will we take that into belief when the factual determination was against it? Come back, read bit more. Come back. We'll have it after some time. You read, find out something more for me. Otherwise, I'm dismissing it by the end of the day. Find out.
My lord.
If there is something which queries that I put to you, some material available on record, tell me. 12 o'clock.
My lord.
Yes, lots of
Madam.
the original report also with me.
You just go through one, whether any medical certificate with regard to his ailments have been brought on record, anywhere available.
No, very lots of.
Just-
but
just-
I will go through. lots of-
Just go through.
Lots.
If there is something, we will give him something. But if there is nothing, I'm not coming in this way. Mr. Lambu, read.
Yes, ma'am.
12 o'clock.
May I please?
Hmm.
Lordship, the authority is asking for some more time.
Go ahead.
Because this very old documents. Selection was there 2002 Lordship, 20 years back. And a week time may be given. Lordship.
My lord,
You have not filed an affidavit, you have filed an affidavit.
affidavit file.
Just- Comment the affidavit form. You have filed an affidavit?
Yes. It was filed on 11/3/2016 also.
Yes, Mr. Sona, you have a copy of that affidavit?
My lord, I have.
Just give it.
My lord, in the affidavit, all said,
Just give it. Hey, copy. Oh, it's here.
already, my lord, the respondent authority has enclosed this purported select list.
See, as of 16, you have that merit list with you. Because you have made statements in paragraph 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Merit list.
Huh?
Now,
Said merit list is there also.
No. The whole record should be with you. Whole record should be with you. Okay. You try, get the records, Mr.
my lord, one submission, my lord. This is a 2015 matter, my lord. One.
I will not give them much time.
My lord, another issue, my lord, here. Otherwise, my lord, if I go by the rule, my lord, rule says, my lord, this validity of the select list is for only 1 year. It is very clear. Now, even if, and rule 14 says, my lord, that appointment order has to be in accordance with the merit in the select list. That is there. Now, question remains here, my lord. Even if they produce some document, select list, after 7 years, now can they say, my lord, that now this is select list, after 7 years, I will.
If they produce the minutes of the meeting selection committee from their records, we will have to accept it because they are the custodian of those. That single signature executive incident, that will not do. There has to be a better document. Because the whole thing was done, dehouse the books. 2002 selection, dehouse the books. Right? So let them produce it. If we can come to a conclusion on that, then we will pass orders. Otherwise, I told you, we will have to find out immediately. Right? On the prayer of Mr. S. Tapin, this matter again after 3 weeks. 3 weeks as a last chance to produce the original records pertaining to the selection in question in the present proceedings. Right?
Give you.
Hello, 26. So, yeah.
May I please, my lord?
Signed. Yes.
My lord, I concur with my lord, the views of my lord, my lord, but my lord, my only submission is that, my lord, the impugn order which he has challenged is not a final order, my lord. Pursuant to that, my lord, impugn order, he has also filed a representation. Pendency of this proceeding, my lord, the petitioner has come before this honorable court. My lord, kindly see the impugn order, page 139, my lord.
No, this order penalty, this is only for the imposition of the penalty.
Yes.
It's not, decision is already taken.
Yes.
And if you come to para 45 of that 2011 judgment,
My lord.
and they read with this for 2014 judgment of the Supreme Court.
Yes, ma'am.
Third party, that declaration is required.
Well, what I praise, my lord, is because, my lord, they have already filed a representation before the authority, my lord. Let my lord may satisfy this order and remand back the matter.
No. Then this issue is gone. Let them, if somebody wants to initiate it first, they'll initiate it first.
Then that, my lord, liberty to, my lord, any parties might be given, my lord, as one as my lord.
Why should be? If they want, they will exercise.
My lord. That may be observed, my lord. My lord,
But Mr. So-and-so, party ka naam le lijiye. Just give me a note on that. Uska naam likh dam. Sure, yeah, just give me a note. Dispose of.
My lord.
I'll speak. Victor, किसी को भेज देना लेबर। Books भी चाहिए आपको, भी चाहिए। उसके साथ एक book चाहिए, experience.
You're also.
Mr. Swigya, that earlier case, I just got the records. Herein, it was set aside with liberty granted to the Arunachal Pradesh Information Commission to proceed with the appeal in accordance with.
Yes, my lord.
Will pass in law.
My lord, obliged.
You're also. This is, I am challenging that ad hoc appointment.
What happened, Mr.
No, I have served a copy, my lord.
Okay. He's not here. When did he? 11 free? Today is
11, 14.
14. Look, Mr. L. Permit, in terms of the directions passed by this court, while order dated 7/3/2022, as placed on record the acknowledgement of by the respondent number 4 of the copy of the writ petition along with the order, copy of the order dated 7/3/2022. However, it is seen that none has entered appearance on behalf of the respondent. Full stop. The challenge in the present proceedings is to the appointment of the respondent number 4 effected by the order dated 16/2/2024 against the post of
Beyond.
peon
Beyond.
provisionally till their DPC is convened in the matter. Full stop. Considering the fact that the respondent number 4 does not fulfill the requisite eligibility, he is not
Matriculate.
does not fulfill the requisite eligibility criteria required for being promoted, for being appointed against the post of peon in terms of the provisions of the rules holding the field. This court is of the view that the continuation of the respondent number 4 against the said post, ignoring the better claim of the petitioner, is to be, cannot be permitted. However, on noticing that the respondent number 4 had received the copy of the notice only on 11/3/2024, one more opportunity is granted to the respondent number 4 to enter appearance in the matter and make his submissions thereon. Accordingly, list this matter again on. When can you come back?
Can it be on 20?
20. On 20/3/2024. I've noted it. So next day he doesn't come, press it.
Obliged.
The acknowledgement as furnished by acknowledgement of receipt of the copy of the writ petition by the respondent number 4 as furnished by Mr. L. Pamit is kept on record and marked as X for identification. You know? Motion.
May I please, my lord?
Uh-huh.
My lord, kindly page page number 14.
Just. Okay, okay.
Well, on
Now tell me. The notice is at page 23.
yes, my
Huh?
lord, yes.
How does it prejudice you?
My lord,
Are you immune?
My
This
lord-
is only a notice. You have submit the reply, what you have said, that I have bought this with due permission. If they thereafter do something, come back.
my lord,
But today, why should we come?
my lord, can we see last paragraph of page number 23?
Huh?
May I read, my lord?
Huh?
You are directed to submit written response within 7 days.
That I'll extend it. Don't worry.
Yes.
I'll extend that.
Yes, my lord, here,
I've seen it. I'll extend it. You received it on 2/3,
yes, my lord,
but the date for furnishing the application was before.
yes, my lord.
We'll extend that. You submit.
Yes.
The petitioner. But Mr. So-and-so, when it comes to 40, the petitioner, by way of instituting the present proceeding, has presented a challenge to a show cause notice dated 16/2/2024, issued by the District Excise Collector cum District Magistrate, East Siang District, Pasigat, requiring the petitioner to show cause as to how he had stocked liquor in his premises without having a license for the said purpose. Also, the petitioner was required to show cause as to why the liquor as seized from his premises should not be confiscated. Also, the said reply was to be preferred by the petitioner in terms of the show cause notice dated 16/2/2024 before 23/2/2024. On perusal of the said notice dated 16/2/2024, it is seen that the same was issued from the office of the Superintendent of Tax and Excise, East Siang District, Pasigat, only on 27/2/2024, and accordingly, it would have been impossible for the petitioner to furnish his replies thereto on 23/2/2024. Full stop. Noticing the issue as raised in the present proceedings, and only a no show cause notice being issued to the petitioner, this state refrains from entertaining the writ petition. Full stop. Accordingly, the writ petitioner is required to submit his show cause reply to the show cause notice dated 16/2/2024 within a period of 10 days of today. That is within 26/3/2024. Full stop. The respondent authorities, in the event of receipt of such show cause notice dated show cause reply within 26/3/2024 from the petitioner, shall take the same into consideration and thereafter proceed with the matter in terms of the show cause notice dated 16/2/2024. Full stop. It is stated that in the event the petitioner prefers his show cause reply within 26/2/2024, no adverse order be passed against the petition without considering his said show cause reply. With the above observations and direction, the writ petition stands dismissed. Right? Yes, which district?
My lord, this is part of Kurumkume district, my lord.
Huh?
Kurumkume district, my lord.
Same district? No, this is.
No, no. I am concerned only with 7 my lord road, my lord. It's 7 road only, my lord. 7 road. Kurumkume, there is sanction is 27, my lord. But I am concerned with 7, my lord, as I am on, we are only involved with the owner only pertaining to 7 road only, my lord.
7 roads.
27 sanction, my lord. Now, my lord will
Where is that sanction?
sanction at the page number, my lord, starting from page number 50, my lord. 50, my lord. 50, my lord. 50, my lord.
And which are the roads you are interested?
I am concerned with, my lord, serial number, my lord. Serial number 68 to, my lord, 74, my lord.
Where?
At page number 60, my lord.
60.
My lord.
'68 to '74.
74, my lord. Now, my lord will kindly see, my lord, how, my lord, this, my lord, page number 71, my lord, would be relevant, my lord.
This construction is complete.
No,
Stage construction complete. What does it mean? Yes, Mr. Nawan, what does it mean?
I'm sorry, Marat, your lordship is asking me.
It says complete. What does it mean? Complete?
My lord, they have their own standing counsel, my lord, the right person to explain to your lordship, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Lord. No, this list, if you come, page 52, DPR. What does it mean? Stage construction, serial number, column 8.
Complete.
Page 52, column 8, you can come.
See, complete from there.
Right? It says complete, stage 8 complete. What is it, Mr. Tommy?
I'm not getting this.
I am also not sure, my lord will see, this is the order, my lord will see, sanction is on 9 January 2024, my lord.
Anjo district disease.
Here also, for him also,
Oh.
serial number 68 at page 60, complete.
All, my lord, all sanction, my lord,
Oh,
same,
but
all.
not sanction to what extent? It says stage construction.
Yes,
Complete.
I need to take instruction.
You have your instructions. The road is complete, we will not. Monday,
Monday.
Mr. Tarak, learn it.
My lord, my humble submission, my lord, kindly have a look at page number 71, my lord, kindly.
71.
Say 5, my lord, lane acquisition, my lord. My lord, already, my lord, had deal with.
No, I've done it, but just that complete what it is. If the road is complete, why should we come in?
Yes.
Only that much, let him have it on Monday. We'll have it on Monday.
My lord, till then, my lord, same order, my lord, as my lord, pass one interim order, my lord.
We will pass that orders on Monday. Don't worry about it. But let him, if the road is complete, why should we come in? That's the only thing. Stage completion.
My lord, on the same, my lord, kindly similar, my lord will have a look at this, my lord. This is pertaining to, this is of the same order, my lord.
Can you get the instruction today?
Today is not possible. Like that.
Monday. On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. G. Tarak.
My lord, then,
This court requires Mr. G. Tarak, learned Standing Counsel RWD, to receive instruction as to whether the works pertaining to the roads against which the petitioners have presently raised grievance with regard to the acquisition of land for the same, has works of which have already been completed or not. This instruction be placed.
tomorrow, my
This
lord.
court.
Tomorrow, my lord.
Tomorrow can you?
Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Tell David. Tomorrow. Only on that, otherwise I'll pass that over.
I love you.
And Mr. Pranay, indicate to Mr. Tarak which are the roads.
My lord. My lord, all road, my lord, the
No, no,
complete is indicated.
You say you are limiting it to 65 to 74.
My lord, I have, my lord,
Oh,
My-
7 roads.
7 road, my lord. I have it.
That's 7 roads. Mr. Tarak, only those 7 roads, not one, not more. One more, not one less. Okay, give it.
I mentioned in specifically mentioned in para, my lord, my para. My lord.
Want to enter?
My lord.
Want me to enter?
Yes, my lord,
Yes.
because the
Tell me,
2000
what is extension and what is reappointment?
that is there, but the language used,
Is there a provision for extension?
the 2018 rules, though it says reappointment, it has to be read as extension only.
No.
My lord, may kindly see.
It says.
My lord, I have
I am
understood.
saying you come to page
My lord, may kindly,
36.
my lord, may kindly come to page
You come
36
to the
first.
Mother Act.
Yes,
The
Mother
Act
Act.
of the Act 36.
Yes, I have seen, my
Pause.
lord. I
Pause.
was expecting that question, my lord.
The chairperson or
Yes.
any other member shall hold office for a term not exceeding 5 years, on which and shall be eligible
Yes.
for
Yes.
reappointment.
Yes, that I have
This
understood, my lord.
reappointment would
Yes.
be
Yes,
the process de novo.
yes. But the
Come to
18
your
rules, our rules,
Page 50.
yes. Here it says not exceeding 1 year.
That is it.
That is why. my
If
lord.
that person who has already completed 5 years
Yes,
again applies,
yes,
no bar.
yeah.
But for that person, it will be 1 year.
But no, my lord, in my humble understanding, my lord, if it was only for, if I can reapply in a fresh recruitment, that would be 5 years, my lord. Because it
why
is in
I'm
terms
saying
of the
so, why
Mother
I'm
Act,
saying
my
so.
lord.
We
If
can't
the 1
go-
year was not there, my lord, I
we-
would have,
you were, the state rules were for 3 years.
my lord, yes.
But in between, I don't know, there is no amendment here brought on record.
Yes, I have not, but this reflected, my
They
lord.
reflected that
Yes.
it was extended for 5
5
years.
years.
Now, if it is 5 years, we can't go beyond the Mother Act. The rules cannot go beyond the.
That is there, yes, that is there, but they have framed a
you
rule.
see-
These rules are not under challenge, my lord, by
No,
anybody.
forget it. You come to the power to make rules. At 40,
Yes, yes,
it lays down. Method of appointment and terms and condition of appointment of chairperson.
yes.
Now, if it was the prescription of the rules that you can be granted extension subject to something, it would have been a different.
But my
here-
lord, the Parent Act I can understand, but they have ruled frame not in consonance with the Parent Act by saying eligible for reappointment only for the period of 1 year. Though the word
No.
reappointment has been
See,
used, it
see,
would, in my humble
Shall be-
understanding, my
shall
lord,
be- No, that is it. The Parent Act says shall be eligible for.
reappointment.
Now,
So
that
meaning
read
thereby,
with-
my lord, yes,
That read with F,
Yes.
40F, page 42.
yes,
Procedure for meeting of one's appointment and terms and condition of appointment. This is left to the state government. Unless you don't challenge that, how can you? Then page 50.
method of
It
appointment,
specifically
terms and
uses the word
conditions.
reappointment. So if it is reappointment, there
Yes.
has to be a fresh process.
But
And
my
what
lord,
is the stage of that advertisement?
my lord, the last days are on 20. But my lord will kindly see, if the word 1 year was not there, my lord, then
you
we could have
applied?
understood.
Have you applied?
Yes,
You have applied
Yes.
against this advertisement?
not in terms of the advertisement. There
You
was
applied.
there was a proposal made by the member secretary
I have
itself.
seen, and it is
Yes,
said extension.
yes,
You apply. We will protect you. You apply.
that we can do, my lord.
You
But-
apply. We will say
My lord,
no
may-
further action till the next returnable date. They will process whole selections, but no appointments till without leave of this court, right, Mr. Ratnam?
My lord, one more thing, my lord.
this issue also, my lord, will keep open, my lord, this extension, but because of the word
Section-
1 year use.
Section 16(4) in the Principal Act itself. It said the chairperson or every member shall hold office for a term not exceeding.
That's
Fine.
what I'm saying.
Not
But-
exceeding.
He shall be eligible for reappointment.
Reappointment,
So, fresh.
yes.
So my lord,
In fact,
in my
Of the prayer made by Mr. N. Ratan, learned counsel for the petitioner, lists this matter again on 18/3/2024.
my lord is praying for time, man.
I don't want to enter. I put it in his mouth.
Otherwise, my lord will pass that order, keep the issue open, my lord.
No.
But
I am
reappointment,
convinced it's a case for dismissal.
reappointment would also mean, my lord, reappointment of the
I don't
incumbents, my
want to
lord.
destroy your Friday. Monday. See, read the word of 16.4. The state rules cannot go beyond that.
I have understood, my lord,
16.4
but the
not exceeding 5 years.
but
Not
the-
sure, not even a day more.
I have
Yes.
understood that, my lord, but the state rules are not in consonance with that initially also, my lord.
Forget it.
But that is something that
Forget
has
it.
not been put into challenge.
Forget it. If it says not exceeding, means that appointment has to come to an end and there has to be a fresh appointment. And now that fresh appointment can again be by following the process.
My lord, 16.4 I have understood, my
So
lord, but
16, Mr.
Four to-
I did not come and tell you
yes,
that the rules will also always have to give way to the act.
that is there,
Right.
that is there. But
Right,
here, my
right,
lord, will say,
Monday,
because,
Monday,
okay, my lord.
Monday.
Obliged.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes, yes, Mr. You're not filing. Who is respondent 11, 14, 15 and 16?
Lordship, respondent 11. Army authorities, Lordship. Oh, sorry, it's L.
Why you're not interested to file an affidavit?
Land management, no?
Ah,
They have their own independent councils.
Kamduk.
Sorry, Kamduk, actually. Mr. Kamduk is there, my lord. Deputy Commission has filed the affidavit.
I'm afraid that the affidavit that was filed by the Deputy Commissioner, that was prior to amendment.
Amendment.
Yes, so maybe,
After the amendment, there is nothing.
yes.
Okay. Upon hearing the learned counsel for the parties, list this matter again after previous also. The learned counsel for the respondents are at liberty as a are at liberty
Last chance, Lordship, it's been a long time now.
21 are at liberty to bring on record their respective stance by way of filing affidavits. Also, in the event by the next day, the respondents do not file their affidavits in the matter, it will be presumed that they have nothing to nothing to oppose with regard to the prayers made by the petition.
Obliged.
What is here?
My lord.
What is this petition?
My lord, this is my lord.
Admittedly, they have not brought on record anything to show that they were continuing in their services by a valid order.
My lord.
And the order which they are relying on also says, who has allowed them, I don't know. None appears on behalf of the petitioner on call. Also, Mr. Namlin.
Is learning council education.
Learned counsel for the standing counsel for the education department.
Health department.
Health department is present. On the last occasion also, there was no representation on behalf of the petition. Accordingly, the petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution. By 4:15, if somebody coming, I'll not sign. I'll restore. Yes, what happened to the DP?
My lord,
The departmental proceeding, which was, oh no.
no, this is not, this is.
No. Item number 10, my lord.
That, yes.
Yes.
Your Honor, I'm submitting this written argument.
This is on behalf of the appellants.
Yes.
Appellants.
You have submitted.
Yes.
You have already submitted, I suppose. No.
Yeah, no, I have not submitted written argument,
Want to submit a written argument? No.
if court permits, I will.
Today, tomorrow, because they are tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Heard and counsel for the parties. Mr. Kaushik, we are reserving.
My lord.
Heard the learned counsel, Mr. Kaushik, A. Kaushik, learned counsel for the appellant. Assisted by Mr. T. Omo, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr.
S. Sarin.
S. Saring for the respondent.
Respondent 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Any more respondents?
No, my lord.
Hearing concluded. Judgment reserved. Is a file obliged.
Obliged. Greatly.
My lord, this is regarding the DPC and
what
non-issuance.
did you get?
My lord, I'm sorry, my lord, none of the officers are available.
Anyway, I'll not rush into it because this
Yes.
may require a consideration. On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. N. Ratan, learned counsel, a learned additional advocate general, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, come on, list this matter again after 2 weeks on a date 2 weeks by the registry, enabling the learned counsel to receive the instructions in the matter in terms of the orders dated 12/3, order dated 12/3/2024, passed by this court in the matter.
Same.
One more.
Yes, my lord, 32.
32.
Obliged.
No. Which is the one?
32.
32.
Yes, 30 and 32.
Actually, things are a bit different, Lord.
This is also with regard to the vigilance clearance.
Okay, let it come. We'll see. Let it come, mister. We'll take it. You be here. Let it come up. We'll take it up.
Page 32 has been
32 has been called.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, what had happened, the state, the Department of Personnel initiated for promotion of the APCS officer from senior grade to selection grade. Now, what had happened is, Milan, then I applied NOC before the Deputy Commissioner, she understood. Now, the additional, then the petitioner purportedly was
Mr.
holding,
Tara.
Malad.
What I am on is, why is the petitioner required to move around and do all this? This is for the authorities to do.
Correct, my lord. That's why I'm coming to that particular point. My lord, if you recall that Assomi Gogoi judgment. Assomi Gogoi judgment is very clear, my lord, on this. And then my lord was the counsel there. And then the vigilance clearance, my lord, the chapter 5 is also very clear.
That is why, see, this seems to be a procedure in the state for a long now. And even a peon is to go and get an NOC and then go and get a vigilance clearance. Then only the authorities seem to consider his case.
Yes, my lord. Another bizarre thing I pointed out here today. Now the officers, the employees who are retired, they comes out with the notifications saying that if you don't bring the NOC, that I have not occupied the government land, this and that, then your pensioner is stopped.
That I have found in one case.
No, Milord, there are several cases that I have done, and their actions were interfered. Here also, Milord, I'm suffered, and then I have been made suffered. My juniors, my colleague, Milord,
they are all promoted.
Promoted, and another
Don't
very
worry,
recently
Mr.
also.
Tara, that can be remedied. Don't worry. That issue can be remedied if your case was not considered on merits in the DPC.
DK ready case.
Then this court will have to pass an order requiring them to hold a review DPC, and you will get it from that. There is no qualms on that.
Yes.
But this being a sort of procedure which has attained a status of a law now.
In fact, that this procedure has to be rectified.
Rectified. No, this has attained the status of law. That is why we called up Mr. Ratan the other day and requested him to just look into it. So let him look into the matter. We'll have it And I think we will go to the root of this. We'll have to go to the root of this. And we'll have to, and Mr. Tara is there, you get those judgments also, so that we can lay down something.
Have my lord, that Asumi Gogoi where my lord has appeared, then that even DK Reddy, then that finally, my lord, those supernumerary concept, my lord, is Janaki Raman judgment.
We will, if we find that you have been not considered on merits, we will direct for review.
And my lord, secondly, just
Yeah.
enlightening. Secondly, my lord, whatever those temporary LPCs were allotted by me, those
the proceeding is
and
that's
that,
a different thing
then
altogether.
if there is a
And
misconduct,
Mr.
and they can do it.
If you find that some employee is not discharging his duties in the manner required, misconduct, immediately drop a proceeding, place him under suspension. And see, the law is very settled. No court will come in. Place him under suspension, his case will go in the seal cover. But you cannot deny him his consideration. Yes, that is the fundamental.
Yes,
My lord, that Ajit Singh,
the consideration cannot be denied.
Ajit
Yes.
Singh to
That is the
judgment.
only
The
other-
procedure, that's why the procedure itself.
Have to be changed.
Yes, madam.
Because you are interfering with his fundamental right.
Yes, madam.
You promote him or not, that is not a fundamental right.
Immaterial.
That's just the legal right.
Yes.
Ajit Singh has
But-
recognized my right, but
This
consideration
case
is
placed before the
consideration for promotion.
DPC for consideration.
Yes. Thereafter, if there is he is conducted a misconduct, the appointing authority only got to place him under suspension.
Yes.
You have that central government, you follow that.
Yes, yes.
Every
that,
notification, first word is seal cover if under suspension.
Rule 10 is available always with always to them. My lord.
Uh,
They have to follow.
When did we fix that matter?
After 2 weeks, madam.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Along with that matter,
Yes.
I have plenty of judgments.
उसका आगे वाला 2 weeks दिया था ना?
दिमाग का fix किया था.
Okay.
After 2 weeks, my lord, that
Let us have it on what first 1/4/2024 आगे वाला
1/4.
list this matter also after list this matter along with WPC number वो आगे वाला जो है एक साथ हाँ? On 1/4/2024
Well, my lord, kindly on
Second.
second, my lord.
Second,
First,
two,
first
two,
I-
two, 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 four. Don't want to do it on April Fool's Day.
No, my lord, that I will be out of state.
No problem. Second,
Grateful. sir.
second, third, whenever it's.
Yes.
But Mr. Ratan, please.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. I'll-
Number 12 to 16.
Yes, who is appearing?
May, my lord. I am appearing for petitioner. Item 12.
This is with regard to that appointment of Gamburas.
Guide Gangos, yes, ma'am.
We'll go into the route why this IAS business. We'll have to thrash out the who is appearing for the government? You
No, I am for the private school.
Yes, readings are there. We will go ahead with the hearing of the main case. Why this IAS we'll have to go in? We'll
Hello.
go for the main case hearing.
My lord, I is for stay of
We'll go for the main step. That man is already continuing. And tell me one thing, I found very interesting thing. The qualification here is, I think your contention,
yes, my lord.
that the respondent number 5
My lord.
was cancelled.
Yes, my lord.
And then he also, in your application, gave his support,
My lord.
right?
Yes,
By giving his thumb impression, right?
correct, my lord.
How can he be, how was he appointed in the first place? Because the minimum qualification is matriculation. Yes, Gambura?
My lord, as per rules, 2005 rules, my lord, for appointment and of GB and head GB. My lord, rules 3A says he or she must be at least a resident of that particular village.
No, there is a,
And now,
this is that notification that at your IA
Yeah.
at page 52 guidelines. And therein the qualification page 2,
Yes, my lord.
Must be a residing in there is a rule now.
Rule, my lord, 2005.
He should be able to read and write English and Hindi language.
Yes, my lord.
Then how could he give you a thumb impression?
That's why, my lord, what I'm submitting is, my lord,
2005 rules,
at page number
repetition. Or IA.
IA, my lord.
Page number.
Page number 52 to 60, my lord. Of IA, annexure
This is
15.
the guidelines,
Yes, my lord.
right? Okay. Native village, well conversant. He should be able to read, write English,
Yes, my lord.
Hindi.
My lord, here, point is here, my lord, respondent number, private respondent number 5 is also claiming, has already been appointed as head GB, my lord. Vacancy caused by the late Malitaki. Earlier, I am the petitioner. I was also appointed as head GB, my lord.
But that was then.
In the place of late Malitaki, vacancy was caused by Malitaki. And the same person, this private respondent number 5, using the same death certificate, my lord. And now, my lord, in that respect, my lord, I have filed by way of read petition number 253, my lord. And order was passed, and accordingly, the cancellation order of my HGB was stayed, my lord.
What is the name of the respondent number 5?
Respondent number Bogai Bere, my lord. Bogai Bere.
And who is this Kamuk Tagia?
My lord.
He is the head governor.
Yes, my lord. Now, what happened? What had happened, my lord? Respondent number 5, HGB, was appointed on, my lord, or this honorable court, my lord, pass an order and stay the cancellation order, my lord, my cancellation order. And thereafter,
When is your cancellation order dated?
dated 23/6/2021, man.
That's it.
Page
And
number.
his appointment is 11/8/2021.
Yes, my lord.
So,
and after stayed,
24, he is working. Why should we come in now?
My lord.
We'll have the main writ petition.
My lord, may I, my lord? My lord, I was appointed as head GB on 10/5/2021, my lord. And same was state, my lord.
Still, now if I have to enter into the IA to determine that question, it
My
will
lord.
be deciding the writ petition itself. So better we take up the writ petition, fix a date for final hearing.
Please, my lord, please.
The
May Lordship, in the item number 12 WPC, there's since Lordship this kind of similar matter, there's a provision that if agreed by the deputy commissioner, there's a provision appeal. So that can go the Lordship.
These matters are pending since 2022. So today I don't want to pass that order. 2 years they are here. We'll see it on merits.
Instead of Lordship hesitating here, they can before
That at the time of hearing you tell, you place that before. So we'll consider. So the pleadings, parties, writ petition will get. The learned counsel for the parties to the proceeding has submitted that the pleadings in the matters have been completed and the matter can be taken up for final disposal.
Yes,
Yeah. So, जितना भी writ petitions है, उसमें मांगेगा. So accordingly, this court requires the accordingly, the matters are directed to be listed for hearing when?
18, my lord. Maybe 18, my lord.
18th of
So,
Monday?
Yes, my
No,
lord.
no, no.
19, my lord, is possible. Since
Not next week. Thereafter. Sometime in the first week, whenever it's convenient to you, first week.
My lord, why I am submitting is because on 2 occasions, this matter was listed for admission hearing, man.
No, we'll have it. Don't worry. We'll do it.
And I don't.
Second or fourth, which is convenient to you? Second
week.
2, 4, 2020.
2 weeks, yes, after 2 weeks.
2, 4, 2020, right? So, list this matter on 2, 4, 2024 for admission hearing. So, an endeavor would be made to dispose of the matters on the next day.
Interim order passed earlier, maybe continue.
In the event any further pleadings are mandated in the matter on behalf of any of the parties, the same shall invariably be brought on record before, on or before 28/3/2020. Interim orders passed earlier, continue till the next day.
Deeply obliged.
Sub admission में आएगा. The I तो रहेगा, but main repetition admission.
May Lordship. Lordship, I am for private respondent number 3 and 4.
Why have you not filed your affidavit till now?
Lordship, further time may be given. It's almost ready.
Hmm?
It's ready, Lordship. It's almost
Ready?
ready. We are about to file by
File it on Monday.
Lordship.
The learned counsel for the respondent number 3 submits that the affidavit on behalf of the said respondent would be filed invariably on 19 I'm giving you. 19/2/2022. List this matter again on 26/3/2024 for admissions.
My lord, respondent number 2 already have filed.
That is there.
Deeply obliged.
You are there? 18. Mr. Sokia, where is that writ appeal order? Because your thing was reverted. You were reverted on account of a direction passed by this law.
Yes, ma'am.
You had contended that you have gone up on appeal against that.
Yes, sir.
What happened to that?
Well, it's still pending, man.
Then how can we decide this?
Not only pending, but even delay is yet to be condoned, my lord.
He said there is a stay order.
Yes.
No,
ma'am.
in another appeal,
My lord,
another appeal,
there
ma'am.
were two writ petitioners.
The same judgment is stayed. This judgment
Yes,
is
judgment
stayed.
is stayed, my lord.
Get that.
My lord, they have not got it, my lord.
On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. R. Soikia, list this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry, on which date Mr. Soikia shall place before this court the orders passed by the division bench
My lord.
pertaining to the judgment, pertaining to the orders passed by the division bench staying the operation of the judgment and order dated 26/10/2021, basing on which the petitioner was reverted. Judgment and order dated 26/10/2021. Let it please.
All right, matter. I am aware of the judgment, only pertaining to that opinion only, madam.
Appearance, we'll
Only.
see. Yes, Mr. Nair, what are you waiting for?
My lord, 35/36, the last supplement.
My lord, for respondent number 2, affidavit is received just now. And respondent number 3 is yet to file. So let the matter please up to 2 weeks.
The respondent number 2, it is stated in the bar that the respondent number 2 has filed its affidavit, filed the affidavit. Respondent number 2 has filed affidavit in the matter. However, the respondent number 3 is yet to file such affidavit, and accordingly, as prayed for, list this matter again after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. So the respondents.
My lord, 2 weeks will be.
2 weeks. The respondents are at liberty to bring their, the remaining respondents are at liberty to bring their stand on record.
I have filed, Lordship. R5 is filed.
Huh?
R5 has already filed.
R5, no, I said rest.
Oh, yes.
There is anything.
Obligement.
Yeah, my lord. Page 58, my lord. My specific claim, my lord. Page 58 of the writ. Of the writ petition.
58.
Yes, page 58, my lord. Of the writ petition.
Yes.
My lord,
qualification of bidder.
Yes, you were supposed to, Mr. Tanam,
Yes,
what is
my lord,
this? What is this?
this
And the
pattern,
service on respondent number 7 and 8 is not complete.
I have taken steps, my lord.
I was supposed to file affidavit by,
What is your instruction?
my instruction is that the document which is already there in the writ petition regarding that bank debt. It was sought clarification from the bank. Bank said that it was furnished on 10th. Document is there. And regarding
Seen the office note dated 12/3/2024. The service on respondent number 7 and 8 is stated to be not complete. Also, notices were issued in the matter on 23/2/2024. Accordingly, list this matter again on 26/3/20. That will be 1 month, we can presume service and then we can proceed.
Yes, obligation,
26/3/2024.
obligation.
My lord, I highly apologize. Item number 17, there is an interim order is there.
Huh?
In item number 17, interim order is there, so that may be continue, my lord.
Oh, interim order 17 may accept.
Item number 17.
Item number 33.
Okay. So,
This is the part-hard matter, Miller. And unfortunately, my camera is switched
Where is
off
Miss
from the
Ginny?
other side.
Where is Ginny?
My lord, even my camera is switched off. This is Captain Verma. I'm appearing for the complainant.
This is the message. Where my camera is switched off from the court side.
Yeah, my camera is switched off.
No, we are rectifying it, don't worry. Jo on karna hai, on kar dijiye.
Yeah,
And
may
if
it please your lordship.
recollect, Miller, I was on my legs on the last occasion. And I had made substantial submission. If your lordship want to see the case diary.
We have
Lordship, I am appearing for the complainant, Captain Verma.
Mr. Verma, Mr. Lahoti is on
Yes.
making a submission. Let's let him conclude. Thereafter, you can come in. Yes,
Lordship.
Mr. Lahoti.
Yes, my lord. Now, if your lordship sees the criteria laid down by Bhajan Lal, your lordship will add on page 42. The other day, I was not able to place that. On page 42 of the compilation of the judgment, Miller, which is the Niharika infrastructure.
Compilation.
There is a volume of compiled judgments, Miller.
Mr. Lahoti, you want me to go to the
Page
judgment of
42.
Bhajan Lal?
Bhajan Lal Miller, which is extracted the entire relevant portion of the para 102 Miller.
Yes, yes.
On page 42, if your lordship won't mind. Because my one pointer submission in this case is we are fully covered by the legendary pronouncement of this para 102 of Bhajan Lal Miller, Justice Pandian's judgment. Now let me read the entire para. Para 7.3. Then comes the celebrated decision of this court in the case of Bhajan Lal. In the said decision, this court considered the detailed scope of the High Court powers in 482 CRPC and or Article 226 of the Constitution to quash the FIR and effort to sever judicial precedent and held that High Court should not embark upon an inquiry into the merits and demerits of allegation and quash the proceeding without allowing the investigating agency to complete its task. At the same time, this court identified the following cases in which FIR complaint can be quashed. Now, number 102.1, where the allegation made in the first information report of the complaint, even if they are taken at their face value and accepted in their entirety, do not prima facie constitute any offense or make out a case against the accused. I'm very heavily relying on this one, and then kindly come straight, Millard, on 7. On the next page, top of the page 43, subclause 7, where a criminal proceeding is manifestly attended with mala fide and or where the proceeding is maliciously instituted with an ulterior motive for wreaking vengeance on the accused and with view to spite him due to the private and personal grudge.
These are the two criteria, Millard, which I wanted to place before you. And now kindly come, Millard, back to the two FIRs, and I will continue my submission thereafter, Millard. If a lordship would recollect, the FIRs are on pages, Millard, if a lordship comes straight to page 45, 49, the first FIR.
I'm on page 45.
Yes, Millard. Give me a moment, Millard. On page 45 to 49, in the first FIR, I had indicated, Millard, that the complainant in at least 15 to 16 places talks about business rivalry and ousting her from the business, if your lordship recollect that part, Millard.
Yes.
And your lordship would also recollect that on page 46, the unidentified miscreants that the issue have been investigated and a status report was submitted, which your lordship will also have on page 96. Exact page is 101. I will be referring after a half a minute, Millard. And on page 46 is the first issue, Millard, about that miscreants. And the second is about the sequence that in the second parameter, fifth line from the bottom, stole the pillar machine. This is the second concern. And the third is about the closing down of the business on the next page and trying to raid GST department's concern is on page 47, second para. And finally, the third para talks about business, and fourth para also. And then, Millard, your lordship had rightly recollected the other day, on page 49, there is only one passing reference of ST Act. There is no foundation, no basis of ST Act at all in the 5 pages, which this first FIR. Now kindly come to the father's FIR, which is page 77 to 81, Millard. On page 77, and this is the second FIR, and the father says it is in continuation of the first FIR. This is of 22nd April, Millard. Now, and mark a most pertinent thing in the very first para, they say these Lahotis, my clients are from Bikaner, Rajasthan. Everyone knows from that day that they are originally from that place. And if your lordship recollect, I said that from 68 or 69, when this unit was established by this accused, Millard, but for Corona period, they were controlling, they were managing. In control in the Corona period, since they were located in Bikaner, their original place, Millard, and they could not ship. So the usurping or the taking over of the business, as I indicated the other day, had taken place by the complainant, and now they are making a grouse or grievance against the two accused. Now on page 77, your lordship had seen that, and 77 again, the second parameter talks about the business and properties. Well, if it is a business, properties, or a commercial dispute, Millard, whether you can come up with that special provision of the Special Act SC/ST or under the provisions of the Indian Penal Code 418 and 423, Millard. Now, on page 78, your lordship had seen, they are talking about on the top of the page that they are having the holding of 58%, etc., etc. Again, that your lordship knows under the Companies Act, majority, minority, shareholder, those issues are there of operation mismanagement. Exactly that. And here also a passing reference of the Special Act is there on page 78, last but one line, and there is nothing. And again, there is a reference only of the provision on page 79, middle of the page of 31P, and nothing else have been made out in entire this second complaint. Of course, with a rhetoric remark on page 80, second para. This is a classic example of olden days of Jamindari system where tribal persons are being dispossessed of their business and property in broad daylight. I do not know where from and what is the basis of making this kind of a statement in a complaint, Millard. Now, kindly appreciate, Millard, before I go further. In the tribal areas, mainly in northeastern, Millard, most of the local citizens are, it is to be appreciated, are tribals. So any controversy, any dispute of any kind, merely because you are tribal, you cannot say that I have to be protected and I can invoke the provisions of SC/ST. In the entire country, your lordship knows, only in the hill areas of, Himalaya areas of our country, tribals are there. Now, that apart, let us come to the most important document, Miller, where the status report was submitted under the direction. If I can show the direction first, Miller, on page 86.
May I be given 2 minutes, please, before
86 on your turn, please, if you don't mind. On 86, Miller, the anticipatory order was passed on 19/8/2021 by the Learned Sessions Court of Teju. And let us come straight, Miller. Of course, he refers on page 87 about which is the most important legal submission. Where is the false, malicious, and vexatious suit or criminal proceeding? On page 87, he refers to, I did not detain your lordships to that part.
Mr.
Finally,
Lawdy, we have traversed to this on the last occasion. You have taken me off.
I just want to indicate only two parts, Miller.
Yes.
On page 89, or rather 90, he directed about a status report. Kindly come to 90, second para. IO is directed to appear with CD on the next date of the hearing, and also OCPA Chogam is directed to furnish the status report. And your lordship would recollect the status report was submitted, and kindly see only one page, or rather 2 pages of the status report, which starts, of course, number of pages, but I am drawing my lord's attention only to page 101. And what is the conduct of inquiry, etc. And he refers on page 102 about the so-called miscreants coming. And then he concludes, Miller, on page 103 that the first and the last para, that it is merely a business dispute, Miller. So this was the status report where the first complaint or the FIR your lordship had seen. Now, that apart, these were the document, Miller. I don't want to detain your lordship here. Only 2 submissions thereafter I have to make, Miller. Justice Pandyan, apart from the judgment of that celebrated or locus classicus, that is Bhajan Lal, that judgment had its origin, Miller, in Justice Gajendra Gadkar's judgment, Miller. Your lordship can take a note of the judgment, Miller. It is R.P. Kapoor versus State of Punjab, Miller. My citation, since in those days we only used to cite SCR. It is 1963 SCR, Miller. 1960 volume 3 SCR, page 388. This is the origin of Bhajan Lal, Miller. Though Gajendra Gadkar, if I repeat the citation, Miller.
Page number.
1960 volume 3 SCR, page 388. Justice Gajendra Gadkar, Miller, laid down this law, which had crystallized thereafter by Justice Pandyan in Bhajan Lal, Miller. And one more judgment, Miller, which I want to refer of Justice Pandyan himself, as to what are the scenarios where FIR can itself be quashed, Miller. Of course, thereafter, there are a number of judgments, but one of the most pertinent judgment, probably the first of the Supreme Court, Miller, is 1990 volume 2, 1990 volume 2 SCC 340, and Justice Pandyan here, Miller, on page, relevant page, Miller, is 343. Paragraph 4 onward, Miller, paragraph 4 to paragraph 7. I will be only reading 2 paragraphs, Miller, 4 and 7. 4, I am placing, Miller, the High Court had quashed the first information report on the ground that there was inordinate delay in the, this is the other dimension of the case, inordinate delay in the investigation. And para 7, Miller, there is no denying of the fact that a lethargic and electrical manner of investigation over a prolonged period makes an accused in a criminal proceeding to live every moment under extreme emotional and mental stress and is trained to remain always under fear psychosis. Therefore, it is imperative that if investigation of a criminal proceeding staggered on with a tardy pace due to inefficiency of the investigating agency causing unreasonable FIR need to be questioned. And now finally, before I conclude, your lordship would recollect the three provisions which have been on the basis of which FIR have been initiated, my lord, or the criminal proceeding rather is initiated, 418 and 423 of the Penal Code, my lord, and this 31P of the SC/ST Act. SC/ST Act, your lordship had seen and appreciated, doesn't have any leg to stand because there is no foundation at all. When you come to 418 and 423, your lordship knows 418 is an offense which is non-cognizable, triable by any magistrate, my lord, bailable also, and compoundable. And maximum sentence, this is my respectful submission, a very pertinent submission, my lord. In 418, the ultimate sentence cannot be more than 3 years, and 423 is 2 years. Now, here the investigation, your lordship would recollect, is past over 3 years already. The FIR, my lord, your lordship recollect, is February 21. Now, we are sitting in the middle of the March 24. Even assume the worst possible scenario, under 418 to 423, can this, what Supreme Court Justice Pandyan, which I read right now, would not be my lord, attracted that in this manner, even if the entire sentence period, my lord, whatever the sentence could have been, okay, and not only that, my lord, this accused has appeared twice, my lord, before the investigating agency. And once they had appeared in, and it is quoted on page 116 when they appeared, my lord, page 116, where that last order is there. I'm sorry, I should have read that part also, my lord. 116. 1 minute, my lord.
27/8/20.
Yes, my lord. Now kindly see that page 116, my lord. Of course, the entire, this is the second order of the learned session judge, jurisdictional session judge, my lord. Page 116, my lord. See at the top of the page, internal page 8, my lord. He submits that the accused applicant has appeared at PH Chogam after having obtained the interim bail and has given his statement to the concerned OC. Therefore, he submits that the attendance of the accused must have been entered in the GD. This is 1, my lord. And second, as I said, they also appeared on 31st August 2021. August 2021, my lord, and they had a very serious impact on them, my lord, because in spite of all the direction and interim protection, they were taken almost in the custody. I received a call while I was arguing my case in the Supreme Court, and I asked Rakesh to help them out, and probably thereafter Rakesh Dubey had menaced or told them that you cannot do this, it is in violation. That was the date of 31st August 2021. So now the point is, the accused has appeared twice. The entire period of the punishment under 418, 423 is over, and your lordship had rightly called for the case diary. Though they know from the beginning that these people are located in Bikaner, no investigation to my knowledge, my lord, because I spoke to the client on the last occasion when I was arguing before you, that have anyone came, have they recorded any statement, and their answer was no, nothing had happened. So my respectful submission, kindly apply the criteria, the two clear connotation of the Bhajan Lal or the later judgment of Justice Pandyan, and consider not only 31P, but whether 418 and 423, read of course with 120B, is at all attracted. These are my respectful submission, and
Thank
this
you.
is the case.
Thank you, Mr.
And out of the two accused, my lord, the son, which is accused number 2, is paralysis and lying there in Bikaner hospital for last almost 5 years, 4.5 or 5 years. And the other one, the first accused, is the father of the second. He, of course, is there in Bikaner, though elderly and whatever. These are my respectful submission, my lord.
Thank you.
May it please your lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of the complainant. This is my first time that I'm appearing in front of your lordship in this case. Lengthy submission has been made by my learned senior, who I have great respect for, and he has basically given this whole case civil and business sort of treatment, and he has tried his best to impress upon your lordship that this is a case where the entire matter is basically business and civil. Now, I am here to impress your lordship with the arguments which will show you within a matter of span of minutes that this is a very serious case of forgery, criminal conspiracy, and a conspiracy to oust tribal people from their business. So not only the SC/ST Act will be attracted, but numerous sections of the IPC, which are non-bailable, shall also be attracted in this case. So let me begin my humble submission. I have submitted through learned counsel, Mr. H.K. Jamo, written arguments, right? If you go to annexure A, which is two signatures, lordship. If you can see this document right now.
Page number 6.
Page number 6, lordship. Is your lordship able to see this?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so these are two signatures, lordship. Now, what you see in front of you are two signatures of Mr. Mehu Namchum, the tribal person who has the majority shareholdership in the company and was the chairman, founder of the company in the year 1979. The accused have only come in the year 2004-06, right? They were never part of this company, as some erroneously submitted by my learned senior that they have been part of this company. Anyway, now you see this annexure A, lordship. Please look carefully. This is a signature used, A, above, is a fake signature used by the accused in this case to take a telephone number from the BSNL telephone company, right? Now, the specimen signature is starkly different from the signature above. Lordship, you can see that? I hope it's not too blurry. It's apparent. So now we do not require, in our law, as per the Evidence
Hey,
Act.
Mr. Counsel, you were not here on the last occasion. This is exactly what I required after hearing the learned senior counsel, the state to respond to.
Yes,
I wanted the CD. I wanted to know as to how they have proceeded with the investigation to determine the mail that was sent, because the mail, this account thing is not the taking a mobile or a something. Phone number is not an allegation. You have brought it to show me that it
was the OTP. They took the OTP using this signature. Please understand, lordship. Let me explain you in its entirety. You've given him the time. Please give me 5 minutes. So I'm getting to the point. I'm getting to the point here. The point being that these signatures, right, this M. Namchum, if you look at the next page, was used to get a phone number from which an OTP was got. Now, how serious this case is regarding multiple cases. Getting a phone number for an elderly octogenarian person, bedridden at the age of 80, you're taking phone number and his name by putting a starkly different signature. Then you are using this signature to get a digital signature, OTP, to manipulate the record of the company on the register of companies. Right? So the crime is a forgery. 467, 468.
Was this brought to the notice of the police?
This is from the case diary, lordship. This
You
is
have
from,
got it from
yeah, this is from the case diary on the last perusal by one of the counsels. This was shown to us. Therefore, we are presenting to you. I do not have the case diary with me right now. I would like to also peruse it. If you can give us some time to peruse the case diary, we'll bring forward.
You're not permitted to peruse the case diary.
No,
how could
lordship
you
is
get
like,
this, if this is there, how could you get it from the case diary?
case diary because they had
cannot
taken
be-
it. They had
you
taken the
cannot have
leave
an
of the
access.
court. They
You
had
cannot have an
taken
access.
the leave of the court.
Yes, your lordship, it's a strange thing that my brother is submitting that he has perused the case
Yeah,
diary, your lordship. We
because-
have never
no, not him,
give
we
case
have-
diary to anyone, your lordship. This is in fact an allegation, in fact. It's not a submission, it's an allegation.
This is
Allegation against the
Lordship,
investigation authority, your lordship.
from the case diary, the leave of the court was taken in Teju, and one of the counsels has seen this. Thereafter, this document has come out. It's part of the investigation.
Grant a leave to peruse the case
So
diary.
let them show whether any leave has been granted by the court.
The court
In
has
fact, it is
passed an order to
shocking.
that extent.
This is totally shocking. I never came in my
I've never. This is
in my
this
career.
part of
I
the
never heard.
case diary. The only person after the investigating officer who can peruse is the court.
The judge.
Yes,
No
your,
other person in this world can have a look. Charge sheet is a different thing altogether.
yes, your lordship.
But where is the leave taken? Was a leave order given, granted? Yes, counsel.
Lordship, I suppose that it was granted by one of the other councils.
Is the version
Therefore,
of
they have
this
sent me this.
associate council
Get
that
that order.
And
they have-
yeah, we will
Mr.
try to
Lordy,
get that order on the next
they
day.
have-
Lordship.
Get that order. We
Yeah,
want to see how they
regardless,
get that
now
order.
the crime of forgery has been discovered and exposed at this stage. Lordship, please look at the
My lord,
signature.
CD is
At this
I'll examine it, but I want to know that your statement that you have got this from the case diary.
Yes, we will go to the court, the concerned court, and we
You
will
get that order for me.
we will get that order, Lordship. We will go and get the order. Why not?
Mr.
But
Lordy,
let us
let us, because what he has brought on record is a serious thing. But
Serious
only the
thing.
manner in which he has brought, I'm not
Lordship.
not very sanguine
Yes,
with
my
that.
lord.
Lordship, but it's a
Normally, as I
discovery.
said,
This should
my
not have
lord,
been done.
it has never ever I had learned from any private counsel.
Lordship, please let me continue. Let me continue my submission, please. I beg the time of the court, Lordship. This is a very serious case of forgery. Please understand, tribal people
Your
Lordship,
lordship,
may I continue?
he may not be permitted to submit on that aspect because your lordship, that is the part of the case record, case diary. And your lordship, till today, your lordship, as per the
Discovery of a
record.
crime?
Yes, your lordship.
It's not gone from here. He says from the trial court. How can-
From the trial court, Lordship. So it has no.
He says the court has granted leave.
Then it's absolutely not.
Produce that order. Mr. Lordy,
We will
I would
produce
like
that
to
order.
go into this aspect.
Go and search.
If
Lordship,
the court has passed an order granting liberty.
Lordship, may we continue?
Yes,
I
yes,
want to see that.
I appreciate. Apropos to what fell from your lordship, my lord.
Lordship.
As I said, it is not only surprising, it is shocking. And,
Lordship, the
if
crime
it
has been
if it had ever happened,
Can we
Yes, your
please
lordship.
move forward?
Yes, sir. Otherwise, your lordship,
it need to be
if your lordship allow, on
Well,
your aspect
updated
of
CD
law,
said-
your lordship, I will make submission. Your lordship, in fact, your lordship may not find it necessary to even peruse the case diary. I have only a submission in aspect of law, your
Let
lordship,
me continue.
regarding
It was
the
my turn.
regarding on the your lordship the stage of the investigation so far, and I will satisfy your lordship with the ratio laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court in various judgment, your lordship.
But first,
Lordship, may I continue my submission, please? I have not finished.
Mr. Verma, counsel, I would like to have that order passed by the.
Yes, we will have it on the next day, Lordship. Right now, I'll have to consult the lawyer. who appears
next
there.
day.
Now, can I continue, ma'am?
I'll record that and you kindly place it, then we will take the matter forward. I just want-
May I continue with my submission today?
No, you continue after you bring that order.
Correct,
on record.
correct.
The crime is under.
All right, sir. Lordship, I would just like.
Otherwise, your lordship, it will amounting to compromise
Lordship,
investigation
I would
process,
just
your
like,
lordship.
I would.
If every document has been disclosed, then it will amounting to compromise with the investigation, your lordship. Yes, your lordship.
Mr. Lauti, next, Mr. Verma, next, I'll be sitting in Guwahati
Guwahati.
for 2 weeks, but.
Let the matter be listed in 2 weeks. I will consult the council and we'll bring the.
No, that's fine. We don't want, because Mr. Kalauti has made elaborate arguments. Now I'll have to hear you out. There is no
Yes.
problem. We'll hear you. So that if I am coming back after 2 weeks, we'll fix the matter here itself.
Lordship.
Otherwise, this matter will be fixed in Guwahati and you will be your local councils would be intimated. They'll intimate you.
Lordship would prefer if it is listed in Itanagar only at this stage because again.
No, why? If my lord is in Guwahati.
That is not
Lordship,
my prerogative.
but up to you, Lordship. After 2 weeks?
What is the date? If your lordship can indicate, I can have my calendar conveniently arranged.
Mr. Lauti, next date, you may not take the trouble because this is something which I want to now look into. You need not take the trouble for the next date. The date thereafter, if there is something, you come and just don't just sit and waste. You continue with your other works.
Your lordship knows in a profession, if you are holding a brief.
I don't understand. But I should also not put you to inconvenience. That's
No,
my
my
I
appreciate and I'm rather obliged.
Your lordship, if matter is going to fix after 2 weeks, your lordship, the investigation has not been stayed, your lordship.
No, investigation should continue.
Your lordship, that is why what I'm submitting, your lordship, the original case diary is with us, your lordship. That has to be sent back.
Get it back on the
Yes, your lordship, yes.
Interim order which is passed, my lord, need to be.
Lordship, we object to the interim order. Lordship,
You may object anything. You may
Lordship,
object.
object heavily.
There is an interim order already passed. No coercive action that is continued.
Lordship, please.
And there is no application before this court.
But my objection may be recorded to it, Lordship.
You should have filed an application and say we are taking, we have, today I was supposed to, as per the agreement last day, today I was supposed to reserve the
Conclude.
But now that your submission has come on record, now that
I will
without
satisfy you.
examining that, now I cannot carry forward.
Lordship, I will satisfy you that this is a very serious
Okay,
case.
heard Mr. M.L. Lahoti, Learned Senior Counsel, appearing for the petitioner, who has concluded his arguments in the matter. Also heard Mr.
Captain Verma.
Captain D. Verma, Learned Counsel, appearing on behalf of the respondent number 2. The Captain D. Verma, Learned Counsel for the respondent number 2, has placed on record before this court a written argument, and while taking the court through the same, had drawn the attention of the court to Annexure A thereof, which is Annexure A and B thereof, which relates to an application made by late M. Namchum for a telephone connection. It is the contention of Mr. D. Verma that the signature of Mr. Namchu as available in the said application, which he has compared with the specific signature which is available at Annexure A, was not so appended by late M. Namchu, but is alleged to have been so done, forged by the petitioners hearing. Mr. D. Verma has further submitted that documents at Annexure A and B were received by him from the case diary after the trial court had passed orders granting liberty to the Learned Counsel representing the respondent number 2 to take such copies from the case diary. Full stop. The above matter requires a further consideration, and accordingly, the respondent number 2 is required to place on record by way of filing an affidavit the order passed by the Learned Tribal Court by which the aforesaid leave was granted to the respondent number 2 to take extracts of make copies from the case diary of the matter. Full stop. List this matter again after 2 weeks. Full stop. List this matter after 2 weeks. Full stop. The said affidavit be filed within a period of 2 weeks from today. Full stop.
With a copy to the other side, with a copy to us also.
Yeah. The said affidavit being brought on record, the registry shall list this matter with due intimation to all the parties. Also, affidavit आने के साथ साथ इसको लिस्टिंग कर दीजिए. अगर मैं गुवाहाटी में फाइल मेरे से होगा, गुवाहाटी में हूँ, वहाँ से लिंक सबको दे दीजिए. ठीक है? सबको.
Grateful, Miller.
Yep. Right.
Obliged. The Lordship had not said about interim order, Miller.
No.
Your Lordship, case diary, regarding case diary.
The case diary as received by the Learned Counsel, Learned PP, Mr. Ete, shall be returned to the investigating officer on the next date of listing, Mr. Ete shall make his submissions from the and for updation, and on the next date of listing, Mr. Ete shall make his submission from the materials as may be available.
Yes, sir.
As may be available in the case diary.
Yes, sir.
Miller, interim order to continue.
The interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing. Full stop.
I'm personally grateful.
Verma, you will get the intimation from the registry through your local council of the date. Don't worry about it. If you have any inconvenience to both the councils, just inform. We will accommodate it. There is no problem for that.
Lordship.
But this is a serious issue which we have to.
Lordship, it's a serious issue of forgery. You will be surprised the level of crime.
That already accepted. That
That-
already
that's very
accepted.
serious.
I can also, George, what your
Yes,
submission
it is.
would be.
Yes, they are
Your
serious
submission
case of
would be
forgery. I also
that
agree.
this is the thing by which everything followed. This is the
Every-
precursor to all.
Lordship,
But,
to understand. Thank you.
But case diary has some sanctity.
I will satisfy you. I will satisfy you.
That is the basis. That cannot be let. This cannot be done.
Yes, Your
Lordship, we will
Let's-
satisfy.
Absolutely, Your Lordship.
Much obliged.
Thank you.
Deeply obliged.
My lord, there is an observation yesterday, my lord, by this honorable court, my lord, that in event of.
This service report on 4 and 5 is still awaited. 4, 5 and 6 is still awaited. Let it come.
And my lord, there is also an observation that my lord, no extra copies has been furnished to the state council, my lord. My lord.
Oh, yeah, yesterday's matter.
In that event, my lord, interim orders have been
Ah.
vacated, my lord. In fact, my lord.
We have not finished.
No, furnished, my lord.
When?
Respondent number 1 is the chief secretary, my lord. And
The council made a statement that extra requisite copies of the petition was not given.
yes,
Have
my
you
lord,
given?
it was given on 13/12/2023, my lord.
13?
13/12/2023, my lord.
Okay.
And interim order was passed on, my lord, 12/12/2023, my lord.
13, 12, you gave the copy?
Yes,
interim
ma'am.
order. Okay, Lekhan. Mr. Seen the office note dated 11/3/2024. Service report upon respondent number 4, 5, 6. 4, 5 and 6 are still awaited. Full stop. Mr. Saikia, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that the requisite extra copies in the matter were already furnished to the learned senior government advocate, to the office of the learned senior government advocate on 13/12/2023. Full stop.
And
However, accordingly, list this matter again after the service on respondent number 4, 5 and 6 are complete. Full stop. The state respondents are at liberty to file their affidavit in the matter. Full stop. Interim order passed on 12/12/2023 shall continue till the next returnable date. Full stop. Mr. Saikia, for facilitating the filing of the affidavit, shall serve 2 copies of the writ petition, 2 fresh copies of the writ petition on madam by tomorrow.
My lord, we have already.
They don't have it.
My lord, because my lord, they are representing only my lord respondent number 1, my lord.
Okay, 1.
2 and 3, my lord.
My lord, I am appearing for on
have
behalf
the
of the,
copies?
I have received just now.
Just now. The last line can't be there. If not, give her a call. I'm not putting it. Criminal opinion.
Obliged, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Nair.
Me, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this item 35 is a leave application. My lord, the petitioners, my lord, they intend to
Yes.
file.
Any objection?
Well, basically, I'm for the respondent number 1 and 3, my lord.
The last nail would come to you, finally.
My lord.
The money would come flow from you to them. To the. So any objection? Yes, Learned Counsel, any objection? No. No objection. Sure.
In the IA,
Huh? The leave that is being sought for.
notice may be issued at the moment, Your Lordship.
My lord, it may be,
Yes.
the leave may be granted, my lord, but
This is not a PIL, Mr. Nair.
it's not a PIL because, my lord, they are also interested parties. That is why I cannot file a PIL. The petitioners 1 and 2, my lord, they are also, they may also benefit. That is
So
why,
what prevents the other people to give a Bakalatnama in the matter?
my lord, it's,
See,
there are many
there-
persons.
I have seen issues
My lord,
wherein people have represented
my lord.
and then subsequently the money never reaches the beneficiaries. And you know.
My lord, yes, my lord.
So how do I assuage myself to that?
My lord, in this case, my lord, there are, because one aspect would be the community land. It would go to the one part.
I would have understood if it was a PIM.
My
There was no issue.
My lord.
But here,
My lord.
the order would be petitioners.
My lord.
Petitioners. Right? This court would pass orders petitioners.
My lord. My
So
lord,
everything will boil down to 1 and 2.
my lord, there is one aspect in order 1 rule 8, my lord, that a paper publication needs to be made, my lord. If my lord takes up the CBC,
CBC. The representative capacity you can file,
my lord.
but order.
But order 1 rule 8, my lord. Page 67, maybe, my lord, oh, minus 2018.
Yes.
Order 1 rule 8, my lord, may come to sub rule 2. The court shall, in every case where a permission or direction is given under sub-rule 1, at the plaintiff's expense, give notice of institution of the suit to all persons so interested, either by personal service or where by reason of the number of persons or any other cause. Such service is not reasonably practicable by public advertisement as the court may direct. So here in this case, my lord, and in fact, my lord, the Supreme Court is also clear that the advertisement has to be made, my lord. My lord, there's one judge. I had given a Amritlal Berry, 1975 4 SCC. Or
So
my
who
lord,
is
my
to
lord,
make this advertisement?
we have to, my
No,
lord.
you haven't made that, no.
No, my lord, after court grants leave, my lord, the highlighted portion. There is no bar in 226, my lord, and there's another one, my lord. My lord, that was my copy, so I highlighted. I'm sorry, my lord.
Okay.
And here in representative capacity, my lord, I had seen that it's usually filed, but this was the proper process, my lord. I also learned this, my lord, that we have to file under order 1 rule 8. So, my lord, insofar as the apprehension expressed by lordship, if the paper publication is made, every person would come to know. And in this case, my lord, petitioner number 1 is the Gambura. She's a lady, my lord. She's a Gambura. And this is a community which, my lord,
We'll examine. Because only thing is,
my lord,
if we have to limit it to these 2 people, we have no objection.
no, my lord, not
But
only,
now-
it's the entire community.
Now the clan is coming in.
Yes, my lord. For the clan, my lord.
And is there any document which has been brought on record
My lord.
authorizing these people by a way of a signature?
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. If my
This,
lord takes
this
up the-
document at page,
Yes, my lord. First one is by the Namchung, my lord, Nakumsang area's chief. He has
No,
authorized.
I'm talking about the public at large.
My lord may come to page 16, my lord,
Of the.
of the IA, my lord. This was in a public meeting.
So this would be the people,
Yes, my lord.
15 people who would be,
Some of the people, my lord. Some of the persons. Some
how
persons.
many would be the total?
My lord, that is unclear.
That should be clear.
My lord, because it's a village, my lord. So,
Village, if you are coming up,
my lord,
you know
my
how
lord,
many
may,
people are there.
my lord, I can get that information.
Get that information.
My lord,
Because, see,
huh,
if this 16 people can sign, why not sign a wakalatnama?
my lord, I'll get that information now.
Why only 2 have come?
Huh.
They need not, these people did not come before this court. Only
They
a
have-
wakalatnama signature
My
is to be sent.
My lord,
What prevents them? It's not that they are not in a position
my lord.
or they are in such a situation that they can't come up and sign.
They are villagers, but any case, my lord,
Villagers means they have a right. You come, you sign, swear the affidavit
my lord,
with authorization.
my lord,
But why
my lord.
the petitioners who can sign in a meeting,
My
not sign in a wakalatnama?
My lord, some of them lordship may direct the, or my lord may give a liberty to add them as petitioners.
Cannot.
Or my lord, or my lord, the apprehension of lordship, my lord, if there is any involvement of money, my lord, that may go directly to the bank accounts.
We have seen.
My lord, directly to the bank accounts.
We have seen criminal cases.
My lord, directly to the bank account, not checks, my lord, not checks.
On that lines,
My lord,
criminal cases.
my lord.
And Mr. Kato will know.
My lord, but if it is made directly, my lord, without any.
I issue, heard Mr. P.D. Nair, Learned Counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr. M. Kato, Learned DYGSI, appearing for the respondent number 1
and 3.
And 3. Also heard Mr. Y. Reeram, Learned Counsel, Additional Senior Government, Junior Government Advocate, appearing for 2, 4, 6 to 12. Appearing for the state respondents, full stop. And Mr. Land Management?
So Kamduk was.
Kamduk. Okay. Issue notice returnable 2 weeks. The Mr. Kato accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 1 and 3. Mr. Reeram accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 2, 4, 6, 7 to 12. So no formal notice be sent. However, extra copies of the petition be furnished to the petitioner, to the learned counsels. Also, petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 5 through Mr.
D. Kamduk.
D. Kamu, Learned Standing Counsel, Land Management Department. Also, steps within 2 days, 2 working days. Also, on the returnable date, in the event there is no objection filed, this court would proceed to consider the prayer as made in the present IA. Also, the learned counsel for the petitioner shall also apprise this court as to why the other petitioners, other persons who would be affected by, whose rights are also being, her rights are also being agitated, whose rights are also being, whose rights are also involved in the proceedings in the connected writ petition, have not been made petitioners, have not been arrayed as petitioners, full stop. Although it is seen that a few of them had signed, not like made petitioners, just make a submission.
My lord, a copy of the writ petition or IA, my lord? Lordship has directed the writ petition.
Only the IA.
Only IA.
Only IA, copy of the IA. And this order will only go in the IA. WPC में कोई order नहीं करेगा.
My lord.
You want us fixed date?
My lord.
When?
My lord, 29th April, my lord.
29th April.
April.
Why 2 weeks only I give?
2
You're not
weeks,
coming.
My lord. Or
Aizol.
Or my lord, 9th of April, my lord.
9th
of April.
9.
My.
Yeah. Huh? Bulai, unlisted, huh? Okay, second of.
Deeply.
Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 24, Your Lordship.
24?
Yes, Your Lordship. Mr. S. Tapin, Your Lordship, due to some urgency, he had to leave.
For the police officers?
Yes, Your Lordship.
On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. Tapin, Learned Senior Government Advocate, not objected to by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, list this matter again after 2 weeks immediately fixed by the registrar.
Obligation.
Motion.
This is a writ petitions I am filing for my father who is languishing in jail as a convict, confined in Khonsa sub jail
and he's suffering from some serious health alignment, just kidney stone, Your Honor. So there is an advice from the medical board, which is in page number 12.
How old is your father?
He is 43.
Kidney stone.
Yes.
Where are you planning to take him?
Your Honor, this is maybe Dibrugarh.
Why not Timoriba?
Anywhere, wherever it's suggested.
They have not provided any treatment.
No, this is on the 7th March 2024. Till that, even I had filed an application saying that what steps you had taken. They had not informed me yet.
But Mr. D.K. Devril and counsel for the petition also have Mr. Consolan. You will appear for all the respondents?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Appearing for the state respondents. Also, Mr. So-and-so on the next day shall receive instructions as to the nature of treatment as provided to the father of the petitioner who is an
confined to, yes.
Confined convict. Presently confined in where?
Konsa subject.
Konsa subject also. On the next day, the jail superintendent Konsa subject shall furnish a status report with regard to the treatments provided to the father of the petitioner for the ailments as stated to be suffered, ailments suffered by him. Also, list this matter again. We'll give a short date.
20 March.
We'll give it on 21st.
20, Your Honor. 20.
20. Will it be fine?
Yes,
20. Wait, 20.
Oblate.
Yes, Mr. Lambo. What is it?
My Lord, I'm asserting the legality of NIT dated 4th of March 2024. My Lord, find the NIT at page 17. And type copy is 8 page 18. This is the NIT, my Lord.
What is here problem?
My Lord, the contention of the petitioner is that, my Lord, this NIT has been, my Lord, issued without obtaining, my Lord, approval of technical sanction, my Lord, which is necessary under CPWD manual, my Lord. May I take your lordship to this extract of CPW manual, which is at page 20, man.
How can you show me that there is no?
My Lord, RTI is there, my Lord. RTI application is, yes. My Lord, page 24. My Lord, this is response to my response to RTI filed by one Kena, my Lord.
When is the last date of this NIT?
My Lord, it will be open today as per NIT, my Lord. It will be open today, my Lord.
Have you submitted your bid?
No, my Lord, because my Lord, why are you submitting?
That's a different thing altogether. They may get ex post facto sanction also. Then
no, my Lord. My Lord, why I submitted my bid, my Lord? My Lord, when this NIT has been published, my Lord, I have made an inquiry, my Lord. This technical sanction has not been, my Lord, approved, my Lord. Thereafter, I filed an
sanction not granted is a different question, Mr. Counsel. Where is that? Where is the requirement? Show me.
My requirement is it, my Lord. Page
26.
Page 20, my Lord.
Administrative approval has been given.
No, my Lord.
Show me.
My Lord, page 20, page 20, my Lord. Page 20, 4.11, my Lord. 4.11, my Lord.
Page?
Page 20, my Lord, 20. Invitation of tender for works. Clause 1, my Lord. Tender for works are to be invited only after technical sanction, except EPC contracts, and approval of NIT by the competent authority, my Lord.
Yes,
My Lord,
Counsel, what is this?
Your Lordship, I may be given some time to seek instructions, Your Lordship. Short date.
Now the time is also for submission of bills.
Submission it is over, my lord.
What made you to wait such long?
My lord, my
You
lord,
got this
RTI information on 8 of
7th.
7, my lord, this was issued on 8,
Eight,
my, 8,
eight.
my, yes, ma'am.
So from 8,
Yes, ma'am.
you are holding, you're waiting.
And I have filed one representation also, ma'am.
Where?
It is at page 27. Annex 7, page 27.
12.
Yes, ma'am.
4 days, what will you do?
No, the
Your Lordship, how he is agreed there also, because he
So,
have not.
undersigned being proprietor of an eligible registered firm could not purchase the tender bid document due to the fact that the schemes were not sanctioned. What prevented you from buying the tender documents?
my lord, in my humble submission, it is a misrepresentation,
Let's
ma'am.
this matter again. Also, I heard Mr. Lambu, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. Sonso, learned counsel, then a junior government advocate appearing for the state respondents.
1, 2, and 3, Your Lordship.
1, 2, and 3. Who are this? KGB, Barapani, BR, DK?
My lord, they are, my lord, they are who have purchased their tender paper in past.
What
Yes, ma'am.
prevented you from purchasing? So, the petitioner in the present proceedings has raised a grievance with regard to the MIT dated 4/3/2024 on the ground that the said MIT was issued without the authorities obtaining the administrative approval and expenditure sanction from the competent authority. It is the contention of the learned counsel that technical sanction also not obtained.
Not that.
Huh?
Not obtained.
The technical sanction for the work was also not obtained. Full stop. The petitioner had received the said information on 8/3/2024 by way of by taking recourse to the provisions of the RTA. Full stop. Thereafter, the petitioner had prepared an representation dated 12/3/2024 and therein had contended that he was prevented from purchasing the tender bid document due to the fact that the schemes were not sanctioned and was awaiting sanction to be received. Full stop. Mr. Dilana Junior Government Advocate shall receive instructions in the matter and place the same before this court on 18/3/2024. Any decision taken by the tendering authorities in the meanwhile shall be subject to further orders that would be passed by this court on 18/3/2024.
Obliged.
Measures.
Number 2.
Petitioner not there. Oh, Lambu. Yes, Mr. Lambu, what have you got?
My lord has asked me in person, man, when he was appointed, man. The petitioner was appointed on 1993, man. And my lord, regarding medical certificate, my lord, there is only a fitness certificate, my lord, which has been enclosed in this petition, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, in my humble submission, my lord, there is some procedural lapses also, my lord, in this departmental inquiry, my lord.
Mr.
Yes,
Lambu,
ma'am.
we'll
Yes, ma'am.
hear the professional lapses once you clear your part.
My lord, that is
You
true.
have been, your conduct is not good.
My lord, in such a situation, my lord, may I pray, my lord, some more time may be given to the petitioner so that I will seek instruction whether there is any medical certificate issued in his favor.
2015, 5,
My lord,
4,
I
9,
understood, my lord.
9 years, nothing has come down. What will come now? Yes, madam, what do you say?
Yes, I agree, Lordship.
We'll
that-
consider your point.
That may not be, Lordship, because they will procure it by somehow.
Procuring by Lord.
Dating back, Lordship. Lordship, first of all, Lordship, he's a habitual absentee. In our Lordship, para 3, we have stated that he's a habitual absentee. Punishments have been given to him accordingly, but then since he have been absenting from 22/4/2010 till 2012, Lordship. So, Lordship have seen how many times the authority have given him letters, even summoning, Lordship. Everything has been done, but then Lordship, being in the Department of Discipline, such like police department, Lordship, his attitude towards the seniors and Lordship, if he is.
Where was your application, that application you submitted?
My lord, it is page. Page 16, my lord.
Madam, is this application available on record?
Lordship, let me check out this 16 first.
Page 16 is that copy. Page 17 is original.
Lordship, this page 16, if Lordship see also, this is just.
No. That is of no use. See the date. See the date of page 16. 22/4/2010, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Lordship.
Now you come to the inquiry report. You appeared on 7/10, that is after that. Dismissed.
My lord. Oblige.
Much obliged.
Don't get any pleasure, feel bad. But this cannot be permitted. You appeared, you said you submitted an application for leave in month of April. I had not noticed that. But in October, you on your own violation participated. Thereafter, you again went, there is nothing after that. Right? Better case next time.
Obliged.
Madam, records, should I? There is nothing, I suppose. Only the inquiry proceedings.
Nothing is there. Or that somehow
gone through?
we have given the notices only there.
Only that. You have gone through?
Yes, Lord.
On them, fine. Who is opposing you?
Lordship, I will press item number 23.
Item number 23 is 17.
Yes, 17. This is for
So
pension.
this is gone.
No, I didn't receive any instruction for item number 22.
Why? How can it be that you will receive one? This will close or will hear?
Lordship, for today, this matter may be passed over. I'm ready for item number 23.
No. We'll hear both together.
Lordship.
This has to be dismissed. Here you want framing of a recruitment rule, right?
Lordship.
And in this you have prayed for pension.
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 That. And you are a work charge employee.
Lordship.
You are a work charged.
No, my service is being regularized.
When?
On 2013.
It's WC only.
No.
WC only.
Yes.
Yes.
So WC, you are entitled to pension. Show me that.
Lordship, there are some employees of same categories who are enjoying the pension benefits.
Yes, madam. What is your stand?
Lordship, we are not denying him pension, but then because of the wrong fixation of the Lordship, they are saying it's a Lordship. A clerical mistake of the fixation of the pay, Lordship. He has been given, he have drawn excess amount, Lordship.
Don't recover that.
Lordship.
Whatever is there, refix it, pay him. But the excess part, Rafiq Mashik's case, excess what is there wrong, don't recover. But say, he should get 200, he was given 500.
Yes.
So 500 minus 200, 300 rupees per month for that period, an amount will come. So don't recover that. But while fixing his pension, come back to 200.
Lordship.
Fix his pension as of 200. That's the law.
Lordship.
You got my point?
Yes, yes, sir. I'm getting Lordship. Because they have also said that it was a clerical mistake, Lordship.
Okay, fine. He's nothing. It's not because of his fault.
That's true.
Place that judgments. Oh,
Lordship, I'll place it.
Today?
No, Lordship. By tomorrow, Lordship.
Hmm?
By tomorrow. By tomorrow, Lordship.
Very difficult. I will not be able to come because I may be leaving.
Otherwise, Lordship, there is no any dispute. My service was WC was promoted on 2013. In accordance with that order only, my payment was enhanced.
No, if that they say, have you filed a rejoinder to this affidavit?
Yes,
filed by the authorities.
Yes,
Have you
Lordship,
denied?
fine. In fact, Lordship, I am the third counsel who is appearing this.
No,
case,
have you
Lordship.
filed a rejoinder to the affidavit filed by madam? Affidavit in reply. Okay, let's see what is it.
Yes, the petitioner has filed a rejoinder in the affidavit filed by the respondent.
Okay, have it next week. We'll argue. The only thing, madam, you got to do is don't make a recovery, but reduce his pay if otherwise, as per your calculation, release his pension. That's the only thing.
Lordship.
When do you want it?
Next week is okay, Lordship.
On the prayer of the learning council for the parties, list this matter.
19, Lordship.
Next week on a date to be fixed by the registrar. After 1 week on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
Lordship, fix
Yes,
that may be
Lordship.
given, Lordship. Fix that may be given, Lordship.
You're
19.
not from here.
I'm from here, but
Then, if I am sitting, I can always give you a fixed date, but I'm not there.
Yes. Oblige.
Rajib Sodra. Okay. Madam,
Yes, Lord.
item number kitna hai?
25.
25. You had a long journey doing cases.
Yes, Your Lord.
Calcutta High Court to this, to CAT, back again to the appellate authority. What exactly is the point?
Actually, Your Lordship, the petitioner is illegally terminated from service.
That's what I'm saying. What is the illegality?
Actually, he was ill. During that time, they have conducted inquiry, code of inquiry, which he was not aware of. And later, when he got aware, till that time he was already terminated from the service. He received the termination order after almost two months. Till that time, he was already terminated. And after that, he gave representation, but he was not accepted for that.
And you participated in the, this is that discharge.
No, code of inquiry he didn't, because he was not aware of those things.
Yes, Mr. Karo, what do you say?
My lord, we have filed exhaustive affidavit wherein, my lord, everything has been stated. My lord,
Any way out?
My lord, all endeavors were made to chase him out, my lord, trace him out, my lord. Even FIR was also lodged.
But deliberately, my lord, he left the, my lord, left the ITBP without informing the ITBP, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, the ITBP compelled to take action against him, my lord, and ultimately interim order has been issued. My lord, normally what happened in the ITBP and the defense forces, my lord, normally, my lord, no termination order are being.
Was he declared a deserter?
Yes,
My lord.
Your Lordship.
And it was passed in the year 2000, my lord, the 14. Now, repetition is still been termination, infant termination is in the year 2014. So therefore, my lord, this is not fit case, my lord, very lordship. My lord.
Your Lordship, from 2014, he was not sitting idle. He was running from pillar to post. That is clear.
That's the only sympathy with the sport, has initial sympathy with it.
And it
But
will
only
be.
we have to confirm that this is not a misplaced sympathy. Come on, I missed the final story. Your basically plea would be that you admit that you were absent.
Yes,
There's
and
no dispute. But
yes,
you
yes.
say that this absence on my part was not deliberate.
Not we are used to.
So that aspect was not taken into consideration.
Yes, Your Lordship, yes. And
That's your plea. That should be your plea.
yes, and Your Lordship, in affidavit also, they have not objected that I was not well. That is also one point. And he was not received the payment from the time he left the office. That is also one point, that it's not willful. If it will be willful, then he would have been taking the salary and he would not have been conducted anything. But from that time, he was not received any salary. That is also one point. Because he was deserted after
These
6 months.
decisions have been placed by you. Some the judgments.
Yes,
are there.
yes, Your Lordship.
My Lord Justice Koteswar Singh's.
My lord, it was placed by me, my lord.
Here, did he receive the notice? No.
My lord, in fact, we tried the best.
But he could not.
He could not, my lord. Even, my lord, the FIR was also lodged. That's why, my lord, the SP of the Kuch Bihar has been also made as one of the respondents.
Where is that order declaring him to be a deserter?
It's in page number 56.
And madam, when were you sent to the group hospital here? Date?
Sorry, Your Lordship.
When were you sent for treatment
Yes,
to the
sir.
group hospital?
On first occasion, it was on 28th of February, 2011.
Then you went back.
Yes, it was first occasion. There are many occasions where he have to go back.
Just prior to this desertion, when were you referred?
During desertion, he was not in leave. He was.
You are alleged to be deserting from 15/6/2013.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So just before this 15/6/2013, what was your condition? Under treatment?
Yes, under treatment.
Where?
He was working in the Dirang. He was posted in Dirang. So in every meantime, he was his hand condition was not good. So every now and then he have to go to Guwahati, or sometime they treated there in Dirang itself. Sometime he have to go to Guwahati. So during that time
Then what is his answer to this moving away from the post on 15/6 without information?
Before that day, he has requested for leave without pay, but they haven't granted. So he couldn't bear the pain, so he had left the post. So after that, on 15 day, he has left. On 16, they have lodged a fire in police station Dirang. They have lodged, and on.
Have they admitted receipt of this letter of yours, 1611?
16, which one, Your Lordship? 16?
Page 55.
No, it's not. It's, they haven't,
Admitted to this.
no.
On the prayer of the Learned Council for the parties, this matter again on 8/4/2020. We'll consider.
Well.
And this is the way you must have everything. I liked it. This is the way you must have in your fingertips. I say I could understand the case. I've not read the file yesterday. I somehow missed it. I got it. Good. Give it up.